My name is Paul Costello. I'm from Staten Island, New York. I'm a waiter and a student, and I'm openly secular. I realized at a young age that a lot of my depression and my outlook on life came from being raised in a Catholic household and believing that a lot of things were my fault. And I just, after reading up on secularism, atheism, agnosticism, and reading The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins, I found that I identified as an atheist, as a secularist, and I told my family, and I dealt with the blowback that came from that. The blowback from coming out as secular was mostly from my mother, who was very Catholic and very religious. She was convinced that anybody who didn't believe in God was a communist, and that I was a communist, and that I wasn't making the right choices, that she had failed in raising me, that my father had failed. And I tried for years to explain to her that I simply am thinking for myself. I've come to a conclusion based on my own experiences. And I think it's important for anybody to really think for themselves, to evaluate the world as they see it and the hands that they've been dealt. For hundreds of years we've had secularists and people who weren't religious be quiet about it, that they weren't religious, and that's what got us here, because they were afraid. And now we live in a time where people don't have to be afraid about speaking out. Now it's better now than ever before for religious freedom, for sexual freedom, for all these other things. And I think it's a great era that we live in.